Hello and welcome back to Fallout 76. Today I would like to test follow-through and determine whether the damage difference is noticeable. At maximum rank, ranged sneak attacks increase damage to target by 40% for 10 seconds. So what that means is that every attack after your initial sneak attack will get 40% more damage. The original sneak attack will just have whatever the normal damage would be. And I've also taken off Mr. Sandman because I don't want the time of day to affect the damage, and adrenaline, so the damage isn't affected by the number of enemies. Other than that, everything else is just basically a typical rifleman, what you would use. And we're at Emmett Mountain, and the reason for that is all the enemies are level 50, so that's good. And also I can easily do sneak attacks, and they pretty much won't even do anything. So the weapon I'm using is just an anti-armor handmade, modified as a semi-automatic weapon. And I won't be using it in VATS either. It will just be much easier to keep track of how quickly the targets die in terms of how many bullets I have to use. So here we go. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not even... Okay, so that took 9 shots. And we'll do another one just for consistency purposes. We have to make sure that we're hidden, because if we're not, then follow-through wouldn't do anything anyway. Whoops. Okay, one of those shots missed, so it would be so much easier if he would hold still. There we go. So that took 9 rounds as well. So we're getting pretty consistent results. So I'm going to re-equip follow-through and see if that changes anything in any kind of noticeable way. All right, here we go. The next contestant. There's the first shot. And you can see before we were getting 50 on the damage numbers, and now we're getting 78. Okay, so that only took 6 shots. So now we have ghouls coming in, mucking things up. Okay, the ghouls have been dealt with. So that took 6 shots. So that was, yeah, without follow-through, it's 50% more rounds. Let's do another one just to make sure the results are consistent. And that was 6 shots as well, so a very consistent result. And yeah, follow through, even for, I mean, these enemies are actually pretty tanky compared to a lot of other things, but the reason I'm testing here, obviously, is because everyone's the same level, so it becomes very easy to test. Okay, here we are inside of West Tech. I'm going to hopefully try and find super mutants that are the same level. I don't know what to expect in here. Hopefully I can get a bunch of max level ones. But I've unequipped follow through again, and let's see if we can test. It's not going to be as easy with enemies that don't necessarily stand still. This one is level 75, and he knows there's something up. But that took 6 shots. I shouldn't have reloaded, but that took 6 shots without follow-through. So as you can see, the enemies at Emmett Mountain are actually pretty tanky. Let's see, there's one that's level 75. We will do this again as a control. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, that's kind of a hassle. Okay, that took 6 shots as well. Okay, follow-through has been equipped. Was it this guy? Yeah, it was this guy. Okay. Okay, so we saved 1 bullet with follow-through. All right, here's another level 75, just as a consistency thing here. Okay, that only took 4 shots. Okay, here's another level 75. And it could be just being just a few steps closer makes a difference as well. So that's another 4 shots. Okay, I've unequipped follow-through, and I want to see what a level 100 looks like without it. That was 7 shots. All right, here is another level 100. I have to make sure I'm in caution. He is backing up all the way to who knows where. And that one took 7 shots. Okay, so 7 shots twice with level 100. All right, I've re-equipped follow-through, and now I just have to find a couple of willing participants. All right, there we go, level 100. And I do have follow-through. That one took 5 shots, so we're saving a couple of bullets here and there. All right, there we go, another level 100. It took a while to find. There we go. And that's 5 shots as well. So it is a noticeable difference. So with the level 75 super mutants, it was either 6 shots or 4 shots if you use follow through. And with the level 100, it's 7 shots without and 5 shots with. And the Emmett Mountain disposal people, it was 9 shots without it and 6 shots with it. So it is a noticeable difference. And over, with one enemy, it's not that big of a deal. But over the course of many enemies, that could actually save you quite a bit of ammunition. All right, I would like to do a test against a big target now. We have a level 100 glowing behemoth. I have unequipped follow through, and I'm going to try to remember not to reload until the clip is empty because it makes it really hard to keep track otherwise. So we have the first one. Make sure I don't miss any shots. That will throw things off. And staying hidden is also something I want to do. Okay, there's one reload. Oh, just stand right there. That makes things easier. Okay, so that took 36 shots without follow-through. So now I have re-equipped follow-through, and we have another level 100 behemoth, as you can see. And I'll try again to remember not to reload. That's the hardest part for me. And also not to shoot him in the head. I'm not really sure where the head is. But give him a second to wake up. And then start shooting. Okay. Okay, there's a miss. There we go. So that actually took 23 shots. Or, yeah, 23 shots, because one of those was a miss. So 23, yeah, so 36 shots without it, and 23 shots with it. That is a big difference. About a 50%. Which is what we're typically seeing on a lot of this stuff, is 50% difference. And there you have it. The results are pretty much what I expected. The bigger the resistance, the more health the enemy has, the bigger the difference you'll see in terms of how many rounds it'll take to kill an enemy. So against something like a Scorch Beast Queen or against Earl, the difference with this perk and without it would be enormous, especially if you're doing it solo. Against enemies where stealth is completely broken, it obviously won't do any good at all. But over the long run, I would say this perk will save you a lot of ammunition. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit one of the buttons down below, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. Thank you very much.